What's good, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9 Reunion Part 1. So first, I want to get into the fashions because I wasn't able to do a fashion killer video, and it's not going to be long. It's going to be super quick. I just have some quick little 1-2 words that reminded me of each person's outfit. So, Destiny, first thought that came to my mind, raspberry beret. Also, I hated her wig. Martell, Eddie Long, resurrected. Tisha, Snow White, really loved her look. Mel, Varsity Blues. Woo! Nail, Tangerine Nightmare. Kimmi, 2010 prom queen. Ooh, horrible. And Chris, Arabian Night. Baby, yeah. The fashions were not fashioning, okay? So to begin off the reunion, Tisha says that it was Martell going to bloggers talking about her relationship, her marriage, and Martell denies this and says that they know that it was basically Mel. Now, here's my thing, because for years, Tisha accused Melody of talking about her marriage and dragging her marriage through the mud, and all the blame was placed on Mel. I was very shocked that now, here suddenly, everything is Martell's fault. I was very shocked by that because my thing is, when did you find out that it was Martell? You said that it's been him the whole time. So when did you find this out? And if so, when you found out, was there an apology to Mel for blaming her all of these years? Or did you know and you just chose to continue to blame Mel because it was better suited for you at the time? But now that you and Martell are into it, now you can say the truth. I needed more context to that. And I'm mad that Carlos didn't really ask those questions. And I'm mad that Mel didn't ask those questions, because I need more information on that. The question comes up from Carlos about, is Martell jealous of Marsau's success in his marriage and life and all of those things? He says he doesn't have a jealous bone in his body. I'm surprised that you even have any bones left in your body after sitting in that skeet suit the whole time. Like, he couldn't even sit down. The suit was so tight. I don't know what is up with this man in tight clothes, but he loved for that body to be snatched, okay? He loves to show that figure off, all right? Looking a mess, okay? But Martell says he doesn't have a jealous bone in his body. Martell brings up the fact that he always finished all of his projects that he ever worked on, that Marsau did not finish that hotel job that he had got on the show or whatever a few seasons back. And Marsau says, oh yeah, the one I hired you for and paid you for that you didn't complete. He said, you still owe me $3,700. Brokey. If you don't get that man his money, get that man his money back. Take him to small claims court. I would love to see them on a Judge Judy or one of them shows. Take them on a Miss Pat show, the Miss Pat court show. Would love to see them on there. Okay, love it. So Marsau says, oh, wouldn't it be something if next season Marsau had Martell served? And it says that he's taking him to court for unpaid, owed money. That would be hilarious. I need for that to happen. And if it does, he got it from me. So Marsau says that he lost all respect for Martel when he threatened to put out revenge P on Mel. He was like, what kind of man would I be, being married and having children, to be friends with somebody that would do something like that to somebody that he quote unquote supposedly loved and built a family with and all those things. And he was like, if he would do that to that person, what would you not do to me? Which is very valid, very, very true. But my thing is, y'all have been seeing that this man was a slime ball for years, and it was okay because it was a collective, everybody let's hate Melody thing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all rode that hate train right along with him, knowing dang gone well that Martel was a liar and a con artist, that he is sick in the head, that he is abusive mentally and emotionally. He likes to play on people's intelligence, their feelings, and everything else. So yeah, it's cute that now you don't want to have anything to do with him. It took for that to happen for you to be like, enough is enough. What about all the other things that he has done over the years? Those things weren't bad enough. That's crazy to me, but okay. So Martel denies that the revenge piece situation ever happened, and Mel says that of course it did happen. Martel then admits to sending a screenshot of it to her. And so at this point, everybody is like, this dude is dumb. Like, because you just said it didn't happen, but then you just admitted to the fact that you did take a screenshot of said video and sent it to her. So it's not making sense, my love. Like, he is so slow. He is beyond slow. Hooked on phonics wouldn't even work for him. I don't even understand how he was anybody's substitute teacher. Somebody needed to be teaching him. It's a wonder why he did never finish that test to get his real estate license or whatever, because he's slow. He's slow. He really truly is. It was like Carlos literally had to sit up there and like talk to him slowly so he could get it. Martel then says that sending her that wasn't a bad thing. And Carlos is like, dude, it was horrible. It was horrific. Like, how do you not see that that was morally wrong? And he just sitting there like, it wasn't wrong. It was her. It was her. I just want to shake him. I just want to shake him. But if you shake him, the back of that suit gonna split in half. So Marsau was like, the guy tried to get other people to act like it was them she was giving head to. I felt so bad for Mel, for them to be having this conversation about her schmexually in such a careless way. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know she just had to be like, who would have thought that something that I did intimately with my husband would be sprayed all over the internet, now being talked about at a reunion embarrassingly. Like, I felt really bad for her. I really honestly did. I really, really did. Really, really did. And I wish that the other ladies, including Destiny, old fake ass, wannabe Marilyn Monroe looking ass, sitting there on mute, ain't got shit to say, knowing damn well what that man did was trifling. It was despicable. It was horrible. And you know that he did this, and you still calling him your friend, your brother. That's why I could never like her. Never, because you're a bird. But you want everybody to feel sorry for you in your situation with LeBrick. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Martel then lies and says that he wasn't found guilty for Revenge P. You know, he likes to play with semantics. Melody, like, he pled guilty. And then he gonna say, I confessed. So, oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Carlos was literally about to lose his ish. Okay. Mel was like, he pled guilty and then he appealed it. So we got to go back to court. And Martel Thompson, Melody Rogers, you are so pathetic for that. You are wrong for that. You did it. She wrong for something you did. Did nobody tell you to do that? But once again, it's her fault. And you're sitting up here on stage blatantly lying about stuff like, we, the public, don't know that you're lying. Like everybody was just sitting there like, this nigga here. And really the only person that was calling him out about it was Carlos and Marsau and Tisha. Kimmi and Maurice and Destiny was just sitting there posing. And I'm like, y'all all fake. Y'all fake. Y'all fake because y'all don't stand up for injustice and stuff that should not be tolerated at all. It should have been them all banding together, whether you like male or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if it was one of y'all, I would be saying the same thing. Like, dude, what you did is unforgivable. You have kids, you have daughters. Like, but nobody said that. None of them other heifers said that. Ugh. So then Maurice DUI situation comes up, and Carlos is asking him all of the pertinent questions that we, the public, want to know. He asks him, did he run into a pole? Maurice says, yes. I didn't know. I've never read the police statement, first of all. But Maurice says that, yes, he did run into a pole, but doesn't want to say whether or not he was given a breathalyzer. He was like, if you read the report, then you already know. Well, everybody ain't read the report, so you just need to answer the question. So it's obvious that they did give you a breathalyzer. Like, all of that he was doing was getting on my nerves. He want to be Alex Trebek so bad. He think that he is smarter than everybody else in the room. And it's like, dude, like, a 5-year-old could run circles around you, Maurice. Like, you're not that prolific like you think that you are. And Kimmi just sitting up there looking like a fly girl next to him, once again, just sitting there perched. And I'm just looking at her like, you look like a buffoon, you fake ass Vanna White. I just could not. She looked a mess. Then, he says that he's mad at the cast members because basically they all found him to be guilty without having a guilty verdict. Well, sir, you had a DUI. Obviously, you didn't pass a breathalyzer. You were driving drunk. You hit a pole. So you're guilty. Like, who do you think that you are where everybody else stuff can get talked about except for yours? Yeah, it don't work like that. So Kimmi was like, I mean, how many people cared if he was actually okay? Kimberly, and I wish that Mel or somebody else would have said this, particularly Mel. I would have been like, excuse you, we knew he was okay when as soon as he was released, he went to black and started drinking again. We knew he was fine. We didn't have to worry about there being any concussions or anything like that. Like, we knew he was fine when he took his ass back and continued to drink and post it on social media. Please stop. Please stop. Ugh. So then Carlos was like, where were you in between the time of you leaving black and your arrest? He talking about some traveling. And Kimmi just, like, she the first lady. I'm like, you realize you look stupid, don't you? Like, you really look dumb sitting up here co-signing this foolery. He making you look like the fool you are yet again. And Kimmi then decides that she want to get smart with Carlos for asking her a question about when she went home after leaving black. She's talking about how you know I went home. That's assuming. That's alleged. And Carlos was like, ooh, ooh, like, excuse you? Don't get spicy with me, Hot Pocket. Because your husband was out philandering in the streets and y'all got caught lying about it. Because you changed your story not once but twice. And I wish he would have pointed that out. Because at first it was you was at home in the bed sleep when you got the phone call. And then it was he was at home with you. Which one is it, ma'am? Yeah, y'all got caught in some bullshit. It ain't as cute over there as you like to pretend that it is. Because remember, you don't like to lay down and have specs with him 5 times a day. So if you ain't doing it, Mm. She then goes on to say that she thinks that the line of questioning from Carlos is BS. How is it BS? Everybody else got to get questioned. Who do y'all think y'all are? Where can't nobody ask y'all nothing and y'all want to sit up here and have this snooty, holier than thou attitude about it all. Because for once, y'all are in the hot seat about something. So then this buffoon get to talking about, no, wrong. It dawned on me at that point that Kimmi had more energy for defending his DUI and where he was at and what he was doing and what she was doing than she ever had for him pressuring her for schmeck several times a day while she was going through cancer treatments, particularly chemo, which literally drains the life out of you. You had more energy for that than you did when he was literally sitting in your face disrespecting you as a woman and disregarding the life-threatening disease that you were trying to rid your body of. He was more focused on getting his dick wet several times a day than caring about his wife going through surgery, chemo, and radiation. I've been saying this for the last, I don't know how many seasons, that Kimmi is a bird. I no longer have any respect for her, especially being a breast cancer survivor myself. And I didn't even go through chemo. I just went through radiation for 6 weeks, 5 days a week. 5 days a week for 6 weeks straight. No in between. No. So if I just went through radiation and surgery, and that was hard on me, I can only imagine to add chemo treatments and everything that comes along with that. You got neuropathy in your fingers where your fingers go numb. You got nausea, throwing up, losing your hair, tiredness. You can't eat. Sometimes you can't sleep. It's so much that comes along with you have complications with your port, all types of stuff that happen with chemotherapy. You know what I'm saying? And you just trying to fight to see another day, and to have somebody trying to lay on top of you and hunch on you and then want to continuously bring it up while you're going through. I would never respect her as a woman and as a cancer survivor, because you let this man totally disregard everything that you were going through. And it allowed him to get away with it and be disrespectful to you about it. But then you want to be the main one that's cheerleading him when he has embarrassed you and your union and y'all businesses by getting the DUI and hitting a pole and then going back to the club to drink some more and then partying on social media, embarrassing you. You didn't even know where he was from the hours of 4 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at noon. Girl, okay. Okay. Bye for Kimmi. Please bye. So then Maurice goes on to say that Mel disparaged his character. She didn't disparage shit. You did. If you wouldn't get up here acting like you Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, JamalBride.com, then maybe you wouldn't have gotten so much backlash. But it's your personality that makes you so unlikable, because you try to come off like you are a know-it-all, like you are this model citizen, model man, and you're just as whack as your brother and Martel. Girl, bye. So then Kimmi got so much energy for Mel for talking to other cast members about it, even though other cast members were talking about it themselves, and even though in the past you have talked about issues with Mel and Martel and their marriage, not only to other cast members, but to her. And like, come on now, we're not about to do this acting like she can't talk about this and y'all are on a reality show where you're supposed to talk about stuff. Let's not be dumb, people. And I wish that Melody would have said, like, we're not about to do this. We're not about to act like we're not filming a reality show where we're supposed to talk about what's going on in our lives and what's going on in our cast members' lives. Like, we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. And then when Mel was like, this was something that was talked about heavily on social media. And Kimmi decides to say, well, if that's the case, I could have talked about your botched booty that everybody was talking about. Like, where'd that come from? That was just something that you've been wanting to say. You've been wanting to say that. And I don't remember her booty being botched. I don't remember it being botched. I remember she got her butt done. It was obvious, but I don't remember it being botched. And even if it was, what that got to do with your man not being home and getting the DUI, and instead of taking his ass home, he went directly back to the club, to a day party. And I was shocked that Melody didn't read her. I was very shocked. Very shocked. Maybe she didn't want to go there because, when you go there, it ain't no coming back from it. But I felt like that was real low of Kimmi. Real low. And that's why I said I'm so happy that Melody is gone now, because they don't have her to hide behind anymore. And the last 2 seasons, you've seen that, because she wasn't giving them anything that they could really focus on out of her own personal life. It was always something that she was reacting to when it was in regards to Martell or the Destiny situation of it all. Other than that, Mel didn't even have anything really drama-filled going on. So with that being said, the focus has started to be more on Tisha, Destiny, Marsau, and now Kimmi and Maurice. And now that Mel is gone, they really don't have the blanket of being in the background. Now y'all gonna have to work. Now y'all are the focal point. Now y'all gonna end up attacking each other. And I can't wait. I can't wait for them tables to turn on y'all. Y'all gonna be wishing Melody was still on this show so y'all could have her to be the focal point. Because I can't wait to see how long these friendships are going to last. And that was a low blow, Kimmi. It was a low blow talking about her butt. Because we not going to sit up here and act like Melody ain't a bad bitch. Ain't nothing wrong with her body. Ain't nothing wrong with her body. No. And for you to be a woman that has had augmentation yourself, what was the point of that? What was the point of that? That was low down. I didn't think that was necessary. Because we've never seen them attack each other physically. Never. That was low. That was real low of her. But Karma is a biz naive. She gonna get that one back. And I hope it was worth it. I really hope that it was worth it. Because I don't think that the punishment matched the crime. I really honestly don't. And her and Mel weren't best friends or anything like that. But I do think that you had a friend in Mel. Because she was there for you during the hardest time of your life. And that's the measure of friendship. I wouldn't have went there knowing that when I was at one of the lowest points of my life, this person was there for me. And just because she asked questions about something that my husband did, I'm going to go there with her like that. It just goes to show me that you never really valued the friendship in the first place. And that you're an idiot. And you let this little light-skinned, sour cream looking ass nigga play you. Like, girl, waste of space. I'm gonna give Reunion Part 1. I'm gonna give it a B+. A B+. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.